Hey y'all! And welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Generation podcast, where we bring you a not-so-healthy dose of humor and reality as we get our hands dirty with some serious nostalgia and question everything.
Let's dive in.
Hey y'all!
Hey y'all!
It's Misty.
It's Ani.
And today we're watching a movie I don't think I've actually seen all the way through.
As a prelude to that, it's spooky season.
Ooh, our favorite
I have been
season
waiting.
here.
I have been waiting. We love spooky season. I swear, after 4th of July, it's nothing but spooky season.
It's just like waiting for the summer months to end so spooky season can begin. Because for us, the first day of fall is in a couple of days, but we have been in spooky season preparedness, like waiting room for a while. So
since the second week of July,
I consider spooky season on the moment Starbucks releases pumpkin spice.
Oh, so August.
And just the second it is out there, okay, heat wave, it needs to go away. I'm ready for sweater weather, which in Florida is never. I'm ready for sweater weather. And it's just like, cool, you'll get it in January for about a week. And that's about it. But I'm fully prepared for spooky season the second there is a pumpkin spiced ice cream chai in my hand.
It's fair. Speaking of the heat, we've been scorching, literally. Been on fire everywhere. Because it's the end of summer, right before fall hits, when those Santa Ana winds and the scorching heat, I think, when you have like really strong winds and 115 degrees, you get fires. Lots of fires. And idiots that just set off fires because they like to commit arson. But whatever.
What I don't understand is how California has anything left to burn. Like, how do you all have anything left to burn? Everything should be gone.
Nope, there's a lot to burn.
Yeah, but you guys have been on fire for a decade straight. Come on. How there's anything left is beyond me, really. You'd think that it'd just all be gone at this point.
Nah.
But, hey.
But now that it's getting cooler, that means I can go in the attic and bring all the spooky stuff down. And because it's spooky season, and Misty hasn't seen this movie all the way through, the second one just came out.
It's true.
After how long?
40 years. Is that right? No, yeah.
Like 35 years later.
Yeah.
We get Beetlejuice 2. So we're watching Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Yeah, like I said, I've seen parts of it. I know I've seen parts of it. It's been a really long time. I have not seen it from start to finish. I actually mentioned it to my mom today, and she's like, I don't think I've seen it from start to finish either. And I'm like, yeah. It's a movie I'm very well aware of that exists, but the parts of it I did see did not draw me in enough to want to actually actively watch the whole thing. But I'm going to watch it for the podcast. So it's from 1988. We're all aware there's just a bunch of old movies I haven't seen. So nobody should be surprised. But then again, like the last time I think I saw any part of this movie, I might have been like 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was probably just not 12-year-old me's cup of tea. I don't really know. I don't remember when I tried to watch it, so it's been a while.
That's fair. On that note,
yeah,
let's watch Beetlejuice.
I didn't know it was Tim Burton.
Really?
I didn't. I have not seen a vast majority of Tim Burton's work, to be fair. So
we're watching some of them this year, this month.
That's true. I don't remember what we said we were going to watch. I'm just going to go. I'll nod.
I said Sleepy Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Sleepy Hollow? No, the one with Christina Ricci and Johnny Depp.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that one. And I'm like, are you talking about the animated short movie from Ichabod? Or
no, not Ichabod and Mr. Crane.
No, from a couple of years ago? Because that was good, but only in season 1.
Oh, the Ichabod, yeah, the show was good, but no, the movie with Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci. And it also has Vernon Dursley and movie 3 and on, Dumbledore.
I didn't know that. But then again, I learned that movie existed 0.7 seconds ago.
Also, the dad from Beetlejuice is in there. So yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Addams Family. It's not Tim Burton, but it's very Tim Burton-esque.
True.
So.
All right. We are
Let's
going to
watch some Beetlejuice. With some of the best music as well. It's Tim Burton. You can't go wrong.
Beetlejuice opens on what I can only assume is a prop town. Because that doesn't look real. But if it is the smallest fucking town in the Northeast known to man, it really doesn't look real. But I can't quite tell if like, it's a lot of wear and tear on the roads to simulate if it's not real.
I'm saying nothing. I'm just enjoying you trying to figure it out. It's like watching you read a book.
Yeah.
All your
That's fair.
theories.
That's fair. It's one of the reasons I want to save Crescent City 2 for our trip. It's just so y'all can be, I can just look over the edge and then unleash an unhinged theory at you both. Be like, hey.
I'm ready for it.
So just like, there's no way it's real. It's fake. 100% fake. That is not a real hill. It's odd that the hill is what does it. That tells me it's fake, but it's the hill.
That grass?
Yeah, that's real fake grass.
With a tarantula. Yes. There you go. It is a prop.
It's a giant tarantula terrarium. Why are you putting a tarantula that close to your face with your fucking mouth open like that? What if it jumps in your mouth? I'm sorry. Only. What the fuck? No.
And now we see a young Alec Baldwin and a young Gina Davis.
Wait. Is what the fuck that is? Alec Baldwin? Fuck, I didn't recognize him.
Huh?
I don't know who she is, but
I need you. We need to watch Earth Girls Are Easy.
Okay, I've never heard of that one, but sure.
80s. It's got Gina Davis, Jim Carrey, and Jeff Goldblum.
I do like Jeff Goldblum. Her hair, Ani. She looks like she had a perm and then got electrocuted before it was done.
It's the 80s. The hair was big.
Their hairspray was so bad it put a hole in the ozone layer and then was banned afterwards.
They're all the way in the attic and someone's ringing the doorbell.
The era pre-cell phones when people would just drop by your house unannounced. Nowadays, don't fucking knock at my door without a text ahead of time. Also, look at her outfit. She's wearing, I don't know, a Little House on the Prairie dress with the world's worst apron on it.
It's 6:45 in the morning. Get off my property.
They're both fully dressed and ready to go at 6:45 in the morning. Fuck off. They're trying to take her house?
Because she doesn't want a family. What if I want a big house? Fuck off.
Yeah. She was way nicer than I would have been. Especially because it seems like she's harassing her about this on a regular basis. I'm afraid I'd have to tell her, you need to fuck right off.
So she's going around the basement windows trying to get the husband's attention to sell the house.
Yeah, I would have been polite the first time. The second time, I would not have been polite. Because the second time, it would have been like, hey, look at me. Fuck you.
Look at that yellow station wagon.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Back when they actually made cars out of metal.
Yes, let's try again on this vacation. I feel like I've seen a version of this red bridge in like every quote-unquote horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, there's one version of Sleepy Hollow from like 2002, I think, that's, you know, you can't cross the bridge. Another car, you cross the bridge, you die.
The bridge is very stereotypical New England.
This man is still talking. Just sitting out the hardware store and just like, this thing was built in 1835. And of course, our Alec Baldwin is just fucking in the store. And he's still telling the story. It's a cute little town.
Dog is still going.
Oh, look, trying to avoid killing a dog and they go off the bridge.
Oh.
And the dog is on...
The dog is on a piece of wood.
There's no way that dog was holding on
No.
to that much.
No. Also, there isn't any reason they can't escape because both of their windows were down.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't sink that quickly. They could have got out there.
Yeah. They survived, so seemingly.
I don't know. Can your hand catch fire like that? If you're alive?
Probably not.
The wife is just like, let me make some coffee. That's fine. And the husband's just like, how we got back here? So he goes out the door, down the stairs, and ends up somewhere else.
In a Play-Doh desert?
With the sandworm. He's been gone for hours. Oh, no reflection. Handbook for the recently deceased.
I didn't realize that was a reference to Beetlejuice.
Yeah. But you've seen it, right? Everywhere?
Yeah. Yeah.
The publisher's Handbook for the recently deceased press.
Okay. Okay, if they didn't survive the crush, I hope that Barbara bitch that was trying to get him to sell the house feels like garbage.
Jane. Barbara is the wife.
No. No, the Jane bitch.
Yeah. This book reads like stereo instructions.
Okay. I gotta be completely honest with you. I had no idea Alec Baldwin was in this. At all. Not a clue.
I believe it. I believe it 100%. Beetlejuice, the bio-exorcist. Sandworm incidents increased 13% from last year. Obituaries. Cute couple. Look nice and stupid.
Nice and stupid. Okay. Girl, why are you cleaning?
And he's making his own little props on the table for the funeral. I don't blame her for trying to clean. It's not because, I must keep the house clean. It's something to do when you have nothing else you can do.
That's true.
A car door. Who be that? That's Jane. She can't see you, bro. You're dead.
No.
It's true. They're dead. They don't have anything much to worry about.
Sure.
Unless they have to start cohabitating with people they don't like in their house. And
That's
it's already sold.
I wonder who bought it. You have to sleep when you're dead?
Habit. Oof. There she is. Delia Dietz. Kevin's mom.
Oh, yeah, it is Kevin's mom.
I love Delia. And there's Lydia. She looks almost the same. Like, Winona Ryder looks nearly the same as she did from back then.
I didn't realize that's who that was, to be honest with you. All of the hair.
Oh.
It's hideous, lady. You're a sculptor. Yeah, it looks like a blue turnip.
Why is Otho coming in through the window? His shoes. Oh, yes, it's like her guru or interior designer, whatever the hell Otho is.
Fun. Ew. She licked him. That's disgusting.
Now they figured out they're ghosts.
You didn't figure that out before?
Organic flow of the house.
Mm.
I love how they just walk around with spray paint.
Uh-huh.
Oh, mauve. Now they're trying to haunt the people. They don't even see her.
Nope.
That's it. They died.
They died. I like that tub, though. A hair analyst?
I would love to be a ghost like that. Come on, you gonna just fuck people like that all day?
As long as you could be seen. Okay. What is
Delia
it with
is
her
insane.
and what is it with licking things and then touching him or licking him?
Delia is not normal. Would you notice that while you were up there, you saw it open and then all of a sudden you heard it shut?
Huh.
So let's do them a favor. And what? Get out, Delia? You're gonna get out?
Yeah.
And Charles loves to birdwatch. That's his thing.
They didn't take any of the stuff. They just sold the whole house with everything in it.
Yeah, because they just died. I guess they had no one around them. Yes, back to the sandworm world.
The sandworm purgatory. I don't know. I might take my chances. Better than listening to that chick whine as she destroys your house.
Sandworm incoming! I know, the graphics are.
The graphics are bad. They're made of Play-Doh. Did she punch a sandworm?
She punched the sandworm.
Okay,
Just like you're supposed to do with a gator or a shark, just fucking punch him.
that's true. Wow, that is some cloth decor. Is she wearing gloves tied to her head?
Yes, Delia is wearing gloves tied to her head as
Looks
is
like a
mourning.
chicken. The chick looks like a chicken with gloves on her head like that. And what is Winona Ryder in mourning for?
Stepmom? I'm looking now.
I don't know if I'd get rid of everything. Wow, there's like cranes and all kinds of shit all around the house. They're gonna have to get a lot better at haunting. Because so far they suck at it.
Lydia is not mourning anything. Delia is her stepmom, but Liz obsessed with death. So
Okay.
the white shirt with the one black arm.
Okay, Corella DeVille's artsy sister. Is that a giant hand?
I thought it was more like a giant tree that she turned into a chair.
I mean, her last sculpture was a giant blue turnip, so.
With legs. And they can't even say his name right. Granted, I would probably read it the same way as well. Beetlejuice.
Yeah. I do like the curved drawers that they have. I do think that actually looks cool. The dad's just like, I just want tea. Just like, I just want tea. Just people leave me alone. I just want tea. Oh! The giant moose antler went through the window. Oh. I think I would prefer it if you did, lady. It looks like a damn Lego. Oh, Winona Ryder saw the people.
I single-handedly decorated that. Is that why you wanted it back so bad?
Yeah.
I lock the door. Yes, but someone has a master key. And the TV just comes to life. You know?
Sure. Wow, look at that old TV.
Having trouble with the living? Would you believe me if I told you that this was the OG Batman?
Yeah, I did know that, yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure that you know that Beetlejuice is Batman.
Yeah, I know Michael Keaton's Batman. Seen all the good Batman movies and shows. Wouldn't know it based on the makeup he's wearing, but...
You will when you see his face up close.
Yeah.
Because they gave, like, you can tell they gave him, like, a gut.
I think I'd pronounce his name Beetlejuice.
I would definitely do Beetlejuice or Beetlejuice.
Goosey.
Because it's spelled with a J. So, like I said, with a G. Geuse.
Goose.
Like, yeah.
Case of emergency, draw a door. Okay.
Just draw a door. The Beetle guy. If
The
you can say his name
Beetlejuice.
right. Alright, you turned it on. Yeah, turn it on. You made the door, now what?
You gotta knock 3 times. And it became a door.
It became the Harry Potter door.
It did.
Why is it always green? Why is the light always green?
I don't know, but it is always green. Man, now their house looks like contemporary Legos.
I know. They're not done yet.
That's the worst part. I think if my wife wanted to turn my house into contemporary Legos, that's grounds for divorce.
But she's an artiste.
An artiste, yeah. And like all the feeling, the energies, it flows. Jesus.
I want to know why he reacts like that.
Maybe
While he's using his binoculars to birdwatch, when it's like, why are you jumpy?
Maybe he uses it to relax.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just got a bird fetish.
Ew.
I know.
Bad roof, good parking. Sure.
Okay, now the couple's walking through a bunch of green light.
Room. Magician's assistant cut in half.
Oh.
The shrunken head. I love him. I guess he choked on a bone.
Yeah.
You don't have an appointment, do you? It's like everything else.
Appointment for what?
The way that how exasperated she is, it's just like the regular care system.
That's
any
true.
Administrative
Yeah.
agency. For someone who is very much obsessed with death, she's afraid.
Yeah, because there's also common sense. She's obsessed with death, but she doesn't want to die.
We're not used to seeing like that a lot anymore, because everything now is, I'm going to run towards the danger without thinking about it. She at least tries to think about it.
Yeah.
I would like the actual handbook for the recently deceased. Like, I would like to read that.
It would be cool if somebody actually wrote it.
I love Shrunken Head Guy. Happens when he dies. That is what happens when she dies. And that guy is just squashed.
And now they're being sent to somewhere else.
Flights are arriving.
Like to where? Okay.
Everyone sitting at the desk doing administrative work are skeletons.
You know, as somebody who does a lot of administrative work, I feel that.
Yeah, I agree with that representation.
I liked how they're going by this weird doorway with all the ghosts in it. She's like, oh, Adam, what is this? He's gonna know. Bitch, he became a ghost the same day you did. Oh, that same ugly sculpture's back there. The weird moose antler hand.
Mm-hmm. They're back in the house. They went through all that just to come back home as in its new Delia way. They've been gone from the living world for 3 months.
Wow.
No. We're very unhappy. You're dead. What do you expect?
Yeah. That is an ugly house.
Have you been studying the manual? No. Just like, read the manual. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Haunt them. It's your house.
So you want to be good at haunting? Practice.
Everyone starts somewhere. Don't say his name. Did you notice the slit in her throat?
I did, yeah. I like how that's where the smoke comes out of it from her cigarette.
I always forget that Beetlejuice was Juno's assistant.
Yeah, that's definitely not something I'd ever heard before. Why would she tell them how to bring him back? They're like, how do we contact you? We need you. And she just vanishes. She's like, you don't, bitches.
I would also tell them how to call on Beetlejuice. But obviously, and obviously, the same thing, I'd warn them not to because you don't want to. But at the same time, it's like, y'all are grown-ass adults, albeit you're dead. You can still make your own fucking choices.
Yeah. I think I would have just told them, like, if you say his name 3 times, terrible things happen.
The little fly. Connecticut. Oh, he's a property manager. I don't want to come visit you.
In the middle of fucking nowhere.
No. Max said no.
Max says, I'm not coming to your weird, dinky small town. Thank you. Just because you moved you and your freaky wife out there.
What a lovely moaning sound.
Yeah.
He sees the sheet. He thinks it's his daughter. $300 sheets.
And isn't that a little weird that the sheet is so much taller than your daughter? Yeah, they're just walking around with sheets over them.
Woo! Lydia's just like...
Oh, she thinks it's her parents having sex. Great. Yes.
I'm a child. Cut it out. It's stupid. Delia is asleep.
Yeah.
That is what I do in the middle of the night when the TV's still on. No joke.
You also have the lipstick like all the way down your face like she does?
No, I don't have all that. I just have a massive bedhead. Lydia, why are you taking so many fucking Polaroids?
Just wait a minute, they don't have feet.
Ooh, it goes. Ooh. I'm not scared of a couple of sheets. I love she's. Are you Night of the Living Dead, all veins and pus, and goes to remove the sheets?
She's like, yeah, obviously I can see you.
I have that shirt from the musical that says, I myself am strange and unusual. She's sleeping with Prince Valium. It took me to realize what that meant, because I thought she just said Prince Valiant. Wrong. Yeah. No, Valium. My dad does not walk away from equity. That's great. No shit. You guys really are dead.
Yeah, I thought we cleared that up a while ago.
Yes, horrible ghoulish creatures to get their house back.
Oh yeah.
Do any tricks? when like a 13-year-old or 14-year-old kid's like the sheets ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, sorry.
I'm surprised Delia's even in the kitchen.
Yeah, it does surprise me that she cooks. Wow. She's like, nobody dining here has not been in Vanity Fair but you.
They hate each other.
Oh, very much. And hey, they probably got rid of your photo of Bigfoot, my dude.
Probably. Yes, this is
blinking.
Yes, it is blinking. He's one persistent person, though.
That's true.
Demon, whatever the hell you want to call him. Oh, now they figured it out.
You've been kind of sort of summoned into the middle of the model. Here lies Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yes. What do we do? You dig.
You dig into plastic.
Into foam. And
cardboard.
Cork?
Cork, yeah. At that point, I would just
lift the sheets up.
Look, there's actual cardboard.
Wow.
Look at that.
Why did you even need shovels for that? It's foam. less knocking, less standing around, more moving.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a bit of a horn dog.
Yeah, you don't need to be assaulting anybody. Come on now.
No kissing. Kill them all. Wait, who said anything about moving in?
I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. He went to Juilliard.
He went to Juilliard. Harvard graduate. Seen The Exorcist 167 times.
Wonder what he went to Juilliard for.
Theater.
Yeah, that's fair.
You want somebody out of your house? I want to get somebody out of your house. Spin his head around real fast.
I think my first question would be, what do I have to do for you in return?
They're gone.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be going back there.
But they only said his name once.
That's true.
Knocks the tree down. Just puts the tree right back. Oh yeah. Really think you can scare him off yourselves, Barbara? About that?
I think I'd rather live with the crazy lady than I would dealing with Horn Dog over here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Look at the food.
Massive shrimp.
Massive shrimp cocktails. And then this chick over here next to Otho, I'm pretty sure she's high on a multitude of drugs.
A few different things. Yeah.
Leading paranormal researcher.
Winona Ryder's character fits in with these weirdos actually pretty well.
Uh-huh.
She's probably the most appropriately dressed.
Kids. In designer sheets.
Ghost in designer sheets. 1988, those sheets were $300. That's way too much for sheets now, let alone in 1988 money.
Mm-hmm. The best part of this whole movie, where they all start singing at the table. Mi sedeo, mi wan go.
What?
Fucking love this scene. Your face is great. I hope you know that.
I'm very confused.
Daylight home and me one go home. Still haven't figured out what's happening?
No, I understand they're possessed. I do.
Okay.
But, wow. Okay, lots of ass shaking.
The shrimp took them over.
And the shrimp hands. I think one guy got a concussion and might have died. This is the weirdest haunting I've ever seen.
As you wait, they're going to wait for them to run out the door screaming. It's going to have the opposite effect. Lydia's, it's me. They want you to come downstairs. You can wear any kind of sheets you want.
And now they want to turn it into an amusement park.
Yep.
Oh God.
Exactly what Barbara and Thing wanted. For parties. They're going
Yeah, rent
renting
them
them
out for
out for
parties.
parties.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're talking about Hollywood.
Lord.
And her agents, I've lost money on Daniela's work over the years. Let's please consider
Let's
this. Don't you believe in my work? The answer is no.
no.
They're shy.
They're like, oh, we'll go up to them and be like,
No, please, they're dead. It's a little late to be neurotic. What do you think? Is it never too late to be neurotic?
it was real. It happened. It doesn't matter if you can't fucking prove it.
Right? If you want to frighten people, do it with your sculpture.
To be fair, they are pretty fucking ugly.
They are. They really are.
I like how she's like, Lydia, take us up there right now. It's like, you can't find your own addict. Okay.
They're ghosts. What do you mean, how do they get in? Assuming they just commit suicide. It's fine.
Wow.
Delia, man. Delia. I think we scared the really nice ghosts away.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't gone for good. What did you see, Otho? Oh.
Why can't they keep a hold of this fucking book?
You'd think, with everyone telling them, did you bring the handbook? Did you read the handbook?
They would keep a hold of the fucking handbook. There's no way he fit that giant ass book in his jacket.
I hate Otho so much.
Also, why is a ghost book visible, readable, and usable to humans?
I'm not sure, but it's like that in the second one, too.
That's weird.
Leading Supernatural Research Center.
/ amusement park. Why does she keep expecting other people to know what to do? She's, Arthur, can't you do something about it? What do you expect him to do?
Because it's Delia, and everything must be done just the way she wants it. Big snake.
Giant snake.
With a Beetlejuice face. He's like, you wanted them to be scared. Ta-da!
And he knocks Ortho down the stairs. The dad in this strikes me as Gilderoy Lockhart's dad. If you told me that's who he was, I'd been like, yes, you are correct.
The only way to get Beetlejuice under control is to call him back by saying his name 3 times. He could have heard somebody, you're dead, what do you care?
I know.
And Beetlejuice hits the fire height? No. Lamppost. I thought we had a deal.
We never made any kind of deals, thank you.
She picks him up and it just goes spikes.
And he gets stuck in the foam.
We have hammers or plastic containers.
Glass containers. Could Rita Skeeter him and just put him in a jar.
A little action. Oh, all of a sudden, in the model of the town, there's a girls' inferno room.
Yeah, lovely.
Why'd you build that, honey? I did it. There is no...
I definitely didn't build an inferno strip club.
That's not even in the town. The whorehouse was my idea.
Quit leaving the fucking book around.
Never trust the living. Just a bunch of dead football players.
It's the whole fleet of football players.
She's like, I'm not your coach. Your coach survived. I don't understand the point of this architecture.
I could not even begin to try and justify the fake wall.
We're just going to put a wall, and we're going to put a deck, and just one wall, but leave the roof and the other 2 sides open.
No railings.
No railings. Otho in his Chinese dragon silk robe. Because interior design and supernatural are subjects that...
Definitely the same.
Very depressed child.
She wrote, I am alone, crumpled the paper and threw it away.
Utterly.
She wrote, I am utterly alone.
She's supposed to be around 16. Okay. Plummeted. Not jumped.
The
I want
ladies,
a mouse.
but you have to tell me what you're gonna do because you've already fucked it up so much.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh.
Now it's Barbara's turn. Eyeballs in the mouth. You don't like it?
Gross. Real gross.
I thought it was entertaining.
Very gross.
Coach! Coach, I don't think we survived. Really? Really?
Who would have guessed?
Where are you? Dead. He's not a ghost, he's a demon. Can you bring me back to the side of the living? I told some friends that I have to meet them and I have to do that in person. Can you help?
Can you help me get out of here? No. You're the creepiest looking motherfucker I've ever seen.
This is where she makes the most stupid of decisions.
Yeah.
What's your name? Don't. Really?
Yeah, no kidding.
We're gonna play charades. 2 words. First word. Okay, 2 syllables. Turn around and look behind you.
Ugh.
Yeah, a beetle. Orange beetle. Beetle breakfast.
Beetle breakfast.
One more time!
Yeah.
I love how she's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. I'm not gonna say it the 3rd time.
Like, no, I'm good, thank you.
Can you imagine seeing that face on your dearly departed lover for the rest of your life?
No.
She's so unhappy she wants to die.
Yeah. The husband is just stuck. He can't unshapeshift.
They don't know jack shit. He's like, we know a lot about death. It's like, you've been dead
Like, you don't. You got lost for
like
3 months on the other side.
for like 5-6 months. And they're all back in the attic again.
Of course.
Thanksgiving Park.
Thanksgiving Park? That's a stupid name for a park.
Wax Museum. What else does it say? I never pay attention. Insect Zoo. Parking. Paranormal Research Center.
Tram.
They're turning this whole place into like an amusement park. That's a bit overkill. Yeah, Lydia, go bring the ghost down. Like good little pets.
Yeah.
Like the good little pets they are. Every time she says, they're not here, an evil creature tries to destroy us. Maybe you should take the hint.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that as a sign of let's invite other people here because that's stupid in the way a la Jurassic Park.
And that Otho apparently can see them or feel them. Who knows?
What are the odds they know this many people who actively believe in ghosts?
Otho can't even change a tire. Something personal. What do you have, Delia?
So they're going to try to summon the ghost.
Their wedding clothes. They're going to perform a seance.
Of course.
And again, let's try to keep this fucking book on our person.
Yeah.
Well, something's happening.
Interesting that all the thunder and the lightning, despite the fact that there's no clouds.
Barbara just disappeared. The wedding dress is occupied now with Barbara. Can't talk. Oh, she's decaying. The buried, dead, and slain rise again.
And now the husband's
Adam.
disappearing.
Aww. This is Charles Dietz is just like, can we stop this now?
Right?
And they hold hands, and her hands just start to break. Oh, shoe fell off. What do you mean you don't know, Otho? They're dying. Look at them. They're fucking like decaying in front of your eyes. Oh.
And she's running back into the other room.
For Beetlejuice. It's like his prison. I want out.
Is he proposing to a minor?
Yes. Beetlejuice. It's Showtime. The musical, I will say, was very good.
Oh, that's good. It's really disturbing that he's proposed marriage to a minor.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Kmart shoppers. Okay.
Y'all, if that doesn't take you back, I don't know what will.
It's like how to date a movie in one sentence.
Museum of Natural Greed.
They really just think that this is all going exactly how they want it. And this is going to be a carnival. amusement park, don't they?
He's making fun of it for them. It's like, you want an amusement park? This is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's why I won't do 2 shows a night. The
Okay.
Maitlands are down.
Yeah.
Proud boy! Oh, so you little sleaze trying to leave.
I'd try to leave too.
And now he's in blue. We don't like that color, apparently. Thanks for inviting us over to your house.
Oh, and the dowry is a bunch of snakes. Great.
Ah, the red suit with the ruffled. He even looks like his Aunt Tessie.
Oh.
Oh, Adam's jaw fell off. You're gonna need witnesses. You don't have an option. And now Delia's monstrous sculptures
Her
are
horrid sculptures
are literally becoming monsters. They are alive. We need witnesses, but she can't see. It's fine. Some alien-looking dude to announce the vows or whatever.
Instead of yelling no, she could have just said Beetlejuice.
Huh? Just takes over her voice. I don't understand why the mouse just doesn't say it while it's jumping around. And now Adam is in the model. Zipper. Steel plate.
Yeah.
How lovely. Snake.
A lot of snakes.
Rat. Beetles. Back with the sandworm.
With the sandworms.
I do like Barbara, though.
Determined. She's odd idea.
Exactly. I love Barbara. Oh. Ah, so he has one of her parts. Okay.
And Adam is over there driving the car.
Oh, the sandworm.
The sandworms are coming through the roof.
He's riding a sandworm. Can you see them now?
Yeah. So I'd like you to leave my house now, thank you, and maybe just don't come back.
How about we put the house back to its original condition, shall we?
Yeah.
And then I'll let you stay here.
Yeah, as long as you don't move, change anything, and promise to keep it clean at all times.
The school that she goes to, the all-girls school.
Mm.
Oh, look, the house is back to normal.
It is.
I love how the ghosts become her adoptive parents, even though she's not parent. I told them I don't want to dissect this frog. It's against my religion. I love them as faux parents for her.
Uh-huh. They're much better parents than her actual parents. And now the furniture's just
grooving. They finally figured out how to fucking use their magic.
Huh?
Delia looks like a giant snake Beetlejuice statue thing in front of Charles's head, and he's like, "Oh, Lydia's having a great time. Oh my god!"
Now all of them live in the house perfectly happy.
Yes. If I was a 16-year-old living in a house with ghosts like that, I want to be like, can I float, please?
Right. And
we're back in the waiting room.
Bob.
I don't even know what number that is. No, now we're serving number 3, and he's like,
Lord.
He's 4! Pretty sure the guy noticed what you did.
A little, yeah.
Shrunk his head too.
Yep.
And the footballers are back there dancing. Yep. We got a whole line.
There's just some interesting backup dancers.
I'm not your coach.
Well, I can officially say I've seen the movie from start to finish now, and I will say there's a whole bunch of it I haven't seen before.
What do you think?
It's very 80s. It's very in that vein of movie style and stuff like that. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It's not a movie I'd watch again, mind you, or the sequel for. But for as popular as it is, I don't understand the appeal of the character Beetlejuice. The couple I love, like they're great, especially Barbara. I think she's a great character, and even like the teenager, Beetlejuice just seems like an ass. Yeah, it's just like not in a way that like is endearing necessarily, though. It is a cultural icon.
It is a cult classic, yes. Now, I know there is no comparing these two, but if you were to choose, do you watch what's it called? Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking Little Shop of Horrors. Did we watch that one?
Little Shop of Horrors? I don't think
Little
so.
shop of horror shop. Okay, if you were to come between Beetlejuice and Rocky Horror Picture Show, which one would you watch again?
Oh, probably Beetlejuice.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Ooh, didn't like Rocky Horror, so. And Beetlejuice seems like it's the shorter of the two movies, so.
Definitely shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a super big fan of 80s style movies and stuff like that. It just does not appeal to me at all. But I understand the appeal and why it's popular. I just don't like older movies.
You
Just not
say
a
that,
fan.
and I'm just sitting here going, we need to watch Little Shop of Horrors.
Don't want to. I don't want to.
It's a musical!
That doesn't make it better. So
Giant, with a giant Venus flytrap type. Actually, not even that. It looks like the red plant Mario. Yeah.
I've seen it, yeah.
Feed me
Yeah.
some more.
Yeah, I'm okay with not knowing some references. I am. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not having seen Little Shop of Horrors in a whole mess of other movies.
But it's so fun.
I don't know why.
How campy these things can get.
Yeah, and I don't know. I watch stupid movies, but mine are all stupid disaster movies, weird Attack of Santa Shark, and stupid stuff like that. But I don't watch anything before the year 2000. I don't, and I just watching the 80s movies and everything like that I haven't seen, whether it's these movies or Star Wars and stuff like that. It's like, okay.
Labyrinth. Have you seen Labyrinth?
I don't want to. Most of those 80 movies that you're going to talk about, I have not seen, and I'm okay with that.
There is one that I haven't seen, and I know I should have. It's a Jim Henson film. So it's The Dark Crystal. I haven't seen it, but everyone says I would love it. So let's watch that one.
I've heard of it.
Let's watch some Muppets. I mean, Jim Henson made the Muppets, so you're not going to see Kermit in this movie, but it's still
as long as we don't have to watch the other Muppet movies.
No.
I don't like the Muppet movies.
You don't like the Muppets?
I don't understand the point of Muppet movies.
They're so
I really don't.
They're so stupid. I love them.
No.
Haunted Mansion, though, was good. I will say that. I did watch that.
Okay. Like, like when I was a kid and I watched like Sesame Street and like everything, and that was fine. And I love the Elmo memes that happen now of Elmo death staring people and like the fire and all that. But the Muppet movies never did anything for me. Yeah, I have very peculiar taste in movies. This was not a bad movie, but I really if you'd taken out the Beetlejuice part of it, I think I would have been at least as happy, if not more so happy with it. But I understand why it's popular. Just like Rocky Horror and all that. Like, I get it. I don't necessarily understand like the cult hype behind Rocky Horror, because pretty much everyone I've met who likes the movie just thinks it's like top tier movie quality, and I'm like, it's okay. But
I don't think it's top tier quality at all, but I don't know, there's something about it that's just good. It's one of those films that I had to watch a couple times to appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first time I watched it, I'm going, I don't fucking get it. I watched it 2 or 3 more times. I'm like, okay, I get it now. Same thing with What We Do in the Shadows, the movie. Yeah. I watched it, I swear, I watched it 3 times when I was in Philly. And on like the 4th time, I'm like, I see why it's funny now.
That's fair. I think maybe I would find these more interesting if I would have watched them at a younger age situation. Like now in my 30s, it's the same thing. I have trouble with reading some books that like a lot of people read, like reading the Percy Jackson books. Like I've tried to read one of Rick Riordan's other books, and I was just
he's got a new adult series coming out. Was it him or was it? No, it was Butcher. Never mind.
And I feel like I've missed the age in which this would hit correctly. Maybe that's just what it is. Because everybody I know who's seen these movies saw them when they were much younger. And I'm just, maybe I just missed that period. Because, like, I think if I read Harry Potter now, I wouldn't like it as much. And I'm just, if I was reading it for the first time now, and I definitely know I wouldn't have liked Twilight as much if I read it now as I did then.
That's
That would
fair.
have probably been like a DNFing of that book. But
We would have DNF'd that so hard.
yeah, so I think it might just be like an age thing of seeing these movies as an adult. I think as a kid or as a teenager, I don't necessarily think I would have batted my eyes so much Beetlejuice and his behavior. As an adult, I'm just, oh my God. I think it's just probably just a different of perspective and age and all that. Like, I watch the Harry Potter movies now and I love them, and more or less the same with the Twilight movies. But again, if I was seeing them all for the first time today, I don't think I would. So
That's fair.
I just think it's probably like an age thing. Because I love the concept of Rick Riordan's books, and I think they're very interesting. But when I go to read them, I can tell they're interesting, but it doesn't like pull me in enough that I get absorbed into the story at all.
It's not vivid enough for you. Like, the wording and everything, I'm guessing, is like, it's too childish. So just like, you're like, I want more detail than what you're getting.
The lore is really good and everything like that. It's just that it's the same thing with the first couple of Harry Potter books. It's just written to attract a different age range.
Okay.
Than you are now. And as an adult coming in with logical capabilities of, like, hey, the 12-year-old shouldn't be in charge of saving the world, as opposed to being a 12-year-old. Yes, absolutely realistic that a 12-year-old can save the world, and like, no questions. I think that's different. And like the same thing with being maybe like a teenager or younger watching this and be like, yeah, that's totally normal and believable and all that. Now I'm just kind of like, okay. And we've also advanced pretty far in the technology, so watching the Play-Doh sandworms is a feat. But again, they're not bad movies. They're cult classics for a reason, and I can see why they're cult classics for a reason. But neither Rocky Horror nor Beetlejuice would be movies I would put on rotation to watch again.
That's fair.
But there's not a lot of older movies I think I'd watch over and over again. I think the only one I can think of is Air Force One.
Oh.
I really like Air Force One. And then maybe Independence Day and stuff like that.
Independence Day, you could never go wrong.
That's true. Jurassic Park and all that stuff, same with that. Whoever made Jurassic Park sold their soul at a Crossroads deal or something for that movie to stay as good as it is. But it might just be like the campy feel to the movies too. I don't really watch any campy stuff. But I guess that might not be true, because I guess if I was qualifying Beetlejuice and Rocky Horror as campy, I'd also have to probably qualify Hell of a Boss as campy in its own way. So I don't...
It's very much campy because it's a bunch of theater kids.
Fair. I don't know. Like, these ones just
That's fair. I mean, not everyone.
Yeah. And then there's a whole bunch of movies that, like I said, that I haven't watched. So it's interesting to me to like finally see a bunch of these movies that I've never seen before. And I can kind of cross these movies off my bucket list and all that. So having, one by one. But there's a bunch of movies that I've never seen that we watched on here.
One by one.
I would like to say we should watch things that you haven't seen, but the odds of coming across things that I have seen that you haven't are probably pretty slim.
Probably. I mean, we could always go through a list like that and be like, what haven't I seen? And I'm not counting all those random rated films that you and your mom watch on Amazon. Like,
no, and real movies. And something like that. All honesty, I'd probably have to break into the anime, and I'm like, Ani hasn't seen this anime. But then again, that's going down an entirely different rabbit hole of a lot of episodes of something. But hey, you're watching Spy Family, so there's that.
I need to catch up on Spy Family. I do.
It's very good. I have the most recent manga volume right here, actually. But yeah, we'll have to find movies that I've seen that you haven't, and I feel like that's going to be a feat.
I mean, I think you mentioned one that you already mentioned one I haven't seen.
I did?
I think so.
Which one?
Air Force One.
Oh, well, I don't expect everybody to have seen that, so. I like the movie.
It's Gary Oldman! Hell yeah!
Yeah, you have to, I've seen a lot of action movies, because, when it comes to movies, the Beetlejuice and Rocky Horror and that kind of campy stuff, especially if it's musical. My mom can't stand that kind of stuff. So growing up, I didn't watch that kind of stuff. I watched a lot of action movies. So
I watched action movies with my dad. The musicals and stuff with my mom.
Yeah, my mom hates musicals.
I'm just Les Mis, and I'm just like, no, enough.
The more recent adaptation with Hugh Jackman and its music and it's beautiful.
Oh no, it's great. I've seen it like 2-3 times, and then there was like at one point where we watched it all the time, and I'm like, I am done. I'm over it.
Yeah. I watched it once, and that's such a long movie. I have no reason to repeat that movie. The music's beautiful, but I'm good with that being the one time I've watched that.
There's one musical that I really want to see in person. Like, I still haven't seen it in person yet. It's Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen that either.
But that is a movie I would like to rewatch, because it's been a very long time since I've seen it, and I don't remember a lot about it.
That's fair. It was an interesting movie, Beetlejuice. And I can say I've seen it. So there's
You've
that.
officially seen Beetlejuice. So now if I send you gifts of random sandworms, you'll know what they are.
No. No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Hard pass. Thank you very much.
A bag, that's the handbook.
Out of 10, I would rate it as a 5. If
Never
you're gonna
mind.
give me
All right. Okay.
It's okay. The movie as a whole, I think I rate like a 6.5. It's fine.
I'll take it.
It's not any better or worse than the first Star Wars movies. So I guess we can go with that.
Okay.
Hey, actually, I'd probably rate the first Star Wars movie higher. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
I'll take it.
I definitely rate Rocky Horror lower though.
I know you do. It's fine.
Look, you guys, you come on here to listen to my judgment, not my praise.
This is very true.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty judgmental, apparently. But thank you guys so much for listening to this. We hope you enjoy the spooky month of October as we release different spooky episodes this year. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Okay. Tune in next week for more fuckery, because we have some serious questions and concerns.